If you clicked on this video, then you are in the right place. In today's video, I'm going to answer your burning questions. Your most common questions, like how to market and advertise an aesthetic practice online in 2024. What are some of the things that we need to leave behind in 2023? Where can I advertise my aesthetic business, and how do I get clients for my aesthetic services? So if these questions sound like something that will help you kill it in sales in 2024, then I want you to stick around to the end of this video. Now, who am I, and most importantly, what makes me qualified to be here sharing this information with you? Well, if you are new here, I'm Cherie. I'm an online marketing strategist and video content creator, owner of Cherie Cobb Creative, which is an online marketing company that specializes in helping aesthetic service providers organically grow using the power of social media and email marketing. One thing that I have learned over the past few years of my experience in online marketing is that you have to try, test, and track. You have to. A lot of the times it's very easy to just throw wet noodles at the wall and hope that they stick, but you can't do that when it comes to growing and building an online presence, filling your books with dream clients, and just increasing your online conversions overall. There are levels to this, okay? You have to put the work in. No, it's not easy. It's not as easy as just posting content online and calling it a day. There's a lot of things that go on in the back end that are pretty much skipped or missed because you just don't know. You try to do it yourself. And I made a TikTok video today about some of the things that I just plan to change. And the very last one, I want you guys to go watch the video, but the very last one is something that we can all relate to. And that is the power of delegation. Donna Gennett, she talks about this in one of her books. I believe it's called What You Want Done Well, You Don't Have to Do It Yourself, The Power of Delegation. I probably said that wrong, but if I did, I'll make sure I put the book up here if you ever want to read it, or link it down below. It's a very great book. And also, a wise lady once taught me that if you can't get something done in 10 minutes, you just need to delegate it. And that's one of the things that I plan to work on more in 2024. I want you to understand that your job as an aesthetic service professional is to treat clients, treat patients, grow your business. Your skill, unfortunately, is not online marketing. So stop thinking that it's something that you can just take on yourself, okay? I'm constantly learning, constantly. Marketing is always changing, always evolving, and nothing is ever the same. So that's why it's so very important to make sure I'm up to date on the most common trends. And I don't necessarily mean trends like the funny videos you see on the internet. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. And also, before I get into this video, I want to let you know that I have created 30 days of converting content ideas that you can have. You can take it, you can use them. You can go ahead and start January 1st, or you can start now. Use these content ideas, and it is free to you, okay? So you have nothing to lose. I will link everything in the comments down below. Now let's go ahead and get into it. How do you advertise an aesthetic practice online in 2024? Here's the thing. I create a lot of content about this, so I'm going to always refer you back to my older videos. But I want to give you some tangible information while you're here on this video. The number one thing that I would definitely tell you is, do not think just one or two posts, or don't think that all it takes is just to post content to the internet and that's how you get some sort of return. There's a lot of things in the back end that we do that helps your content be discovered in search engines. And there are search engines that live on social media. There are search engines that live on Google, YouTube, and everywhere. And one of the things that I specialize in most is optimizing the content per the platform to make sure it has the maximum exposure. Which brings me to the second thing when it comes to advertising your aesthetic practice online. You need to be omnipresent. You know, the days are long gone of just promoting your services on Instagram or just Facebook. There are so many other ways, so many other platforms out there. You know, YouTube Shorts now is growing and glowing. Facebook Reels glowing and growing. TikTok glowing and growing. So be omnipresent. You know, even LinkedIn. Just post content everywhere, but again, you know, you want to make sure that content is optimized for that platform, because you can't go into a room full of doctors and speak the same language that you would go and speak to a room full of 7th graders, right? So the platforms are different and you have to cater to them differently. The next thing that I would suggest you do to advertise your aesthetic practice in 2024 is utilize email marketing. Not to be confused with an email communication tool. You need an email marketing platform that will allow you to segment out your audience, that allows you to create different lists, allows you to track to see who's clicking what, who's interested, who's not interested, and so forth. A lot of clients that I pick up in the beginning, they have what you call communication tools. And with these communication tools, you're only able to just do that, communicate. There are no statistics, there's no data, there's no reconciliation, and no analyzing in the background for better performance. So just remember that you need an email servicing platform. Email marketing service and platform, not just an email communication tool. Another important piece to the puzzle when it comes to promoting, marketing, and advertising your aesthetic practice online is that you want to make sure you don't make it all about the services and the treatments. You want to always lead with, and I talked about this in my last YouTube video, but you want to always lead with the benefit of the client. And also, you want to have a balance. It's perfectly okay to post content of you out with your family on a vacation, or you taking your team to a team dinner, or you just sharing what your morning routine looks like. People are invested into the service provider. They want to see more about you. They want to learn more about you. And that is what leads to the buyer decisions. That is what leads to more clients, more ideal clients pulling out their cards. I thought I had my card sitting here for a good prop. So in 2024, understand that it does not always have to be about your treatments. It does not always have to be about your services. When I am looking at the data and the numbers in the back end of my client accounts, I can promise you some of the top performing content is always the fun content. It's rarely the content about treatments and services. Keep that in mind. Now, let me know, since you've made it halfway through this video, is any of this information useful? Is anything helpful so far? Did you get any aha moments? Are you taking notes? Let me know. What are your favorite moments in the comments below? Where can I advertise my aesthetics business? I get this question all the time. Now, here's the thing. I am all about online digital marketing. This includes social media, email, blog posts, SEO, pay-per-click, all that stuff. I'm so for that, probably in that order also. However, internal work must be done too. Hang up signs around your office, create follow-ups, send out follow-up reminders, follow-up texts, things like that. Have QR codes posted around the office, and maybe put one in the bathroom. This is something that we do for some of our accounts. Put a QR code in the restroom and say, hey, if you scan this QR code and leave us a Google review, you can get $25 off your service today. Or have a sign at the check-in desk that says something like, hey, do you want to find out how you can save $25 on your service today? Do things like that, because it takes us as online creators and digital marketers, but it also takes you, it takes your team, it takes the internal process has to be just as strong as the digital marketing. Okay, so just make sure you understand that, and also know, like I said, yes, social media, it all works online, it all works, but the internal work must still be done. Go to networking events, sign up for networking groups as much as you can, participate and put more eyes on your aesthetics business, the more you grow. Yes, a lot of people are online, they're on social media, they're checking emails, but then there's a large sector of the world that they don't. And we want to find them too. We want to reach them too. How do I get clients for my aesthetics practice, for my aesthetics business? How do you get clients? So I could go all day with this one, but I'm going to put it in a nutshell. The way you get clients is by showing up online, being consistent, creating an experience, making your followers feel like real people, using first names when you respond to comments, actually responding to comments with genuine comments that lead to conversation starters. The best way to start a conversation with somebody is to compliment something. Ask someone where they got this shirt from, who did their hair, where did they go to get their hair done. Create conversations like that, because people will always remember that. They will remember how you made them feel, and they'll remember the experience. Okay, so the best way to get clients is just to educate your audience on their needs, position your services as a solution to their problem, be genuine, be authentic, be real, humanize the process. And I'm going to say this, a lot of people may not agree, but post less about your business, post less about your treatments, post less about your services. I promise you it will work. Now, that is all for today's video. It was very quick. I hope this video was helpful. Again, I want to remind you that I have put together a list of 30 content ideas, 30 proven converting content ideas to get your new year started. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions about today's video. Subscribe to my channel if you want even more online marketing tips to help you kill it as an aesthetic service professional, stand out online, book more of your dream clients, and increase sales and revenue using social media and just the power of the internet in general. Again, if you have any questions about today's video, feel free to leave it in the comment section. All right, YouTube, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.